I came in from working out and I'm homesteading today. So you all know I'm a gardener. And so, I'm growing jalapenos. So I just finished pickling the jalapenos. I just finished pickling some of the onions with garlic and red bell pepper. And I'm fermenting some inside some raw honey, some jalapenos in the raw honey. I hope it's going to be good. But have you ever been just working with your hands in a state of just meditative concentration? And all of these thoughts started coming through your mind. Well, for me, I was thinking about this whole Tvler Perry situation and men who live off of women, the dynamic of that relationship, and I had an epiphany. Would Tvler Perry recommend something like that for a man and his dream girl? How would a man feel if it was his dream girl and he was in a position where she was carrying him and taking care of him financially, buying the toilet paper that he uses to wipe his butt, buying his socks, underwear, shoes, paying for his food? So not only is he not protecting her, but she's protecting him. Would he want that from his dream girl? Look at this. I came across this meme years ago, and it was this woman says, "Lord help me, I can't make this up. Cam is running to the store with me, and he says, 'Mom, if anyone messes with you, I got it.'" And look, inside of his little waistband thing, he's so cute, isn't he? But in his waistband is the little, the safety scissors, but still embedded in him, even as a young man, there's a part of him that's like, I love my mother. I want to protect her. Many people aren't saying the quiet part out loud. That in that scenario with the man who is being financially taken care of by his woman, there's a part embedded in him that knows that this is the best type of woman that he can get for where it is that he is financially. So you become tethered to his own internal sense of lack, right? Because he knows that his dream girl would not want a bum, even if the bum is him. So it's two different things, right? Either he's given up on life and he's just resigned himself to just being in this position of perpetual boy and son in your relationship, where you in the mama figure is taking care of him financially, right? Or he's just biding his time. He's using you as a stepping stone because even he has a lack of respect for you for being with a bum like him. Listen. There's this joke that's going around that's supposed to prove how hard women are to please. And it's basically like these women are like in this department store kind of thing, and they're going up on an elevator. And on each floor, they announce, oh, there's this type of man on here, faithful, cooks, clean. Oh, there's this. And then they go up a floor and they're like, oh, there's this type of man. He has muscles. He's faithful. He's good looking. He cleans. He's wealthy. And then they go up. Oh, he is great in bed. He's this, he's that. And they go up from floor to floor to floor. And then the final part of the joke is that they end up on the roof and they're like, see, women are impossible to please. But nonetheless, how that relates to this particular story is, according to evolutionary psychologists, men have evolved to want the woman that lots of other men want. This is how they're able to assess mate value. Because if a lot of other men want this woman, then that means that he is going to then, because men are homosocial, and homosocial just means that they derive their sense of worth from the worth assigned to them from other men, sometimes based on the woman that he is aligned with. No matter how great you are as a woman, no matter how well you treat him, no matter how much you hold down the fort, and you're like, oh, I'm doing this because I'm hoping that he's going to be loyal, or I'm going to show him what a great woman I am, and quiet as kept, you need to kind of check yourself on the inside to see, why is it that you want a man who is hobbled and cut off at the knees? But that's neither here nor there, nonetheless, right? No matter how good it is that you are to him, in his mind, he will always know that you are the type of woman that you feel your body, your time, your presence, your essence, sometimes even your womb is good enough for Bum D. Bum D is good enough for you to lay up in your bed. And quietly, so like I said, either he's resigned himself to just be a bum and just be Bum D, right? or he's working on getting himself to become better and better, right? And if he is working on increasing himself, where does that leave you? He knows that you are the type of woman whose worth, that your opinion and that your self-worth is valuated. Remember Shark Tank with valuation? At the level in which you will allow Bum D to enter into your body. And he will always secretly covet that which was harder to get, that which there were hurdles. Why do you think men are always watching sports and always looking for the competitive edge, and they're playing video games and they're constantly trying to see, oh, how good am I? How good are my skills? How good is... And he knows that where he is in life, that a woman who truly valued herself at a certain level would not be dealing with him. So when he starts to raise higher, he's going to start thinking, you know what? I wonder what better I can get. And think about it. Rightfully so. Think. If your man is hobbled when you meet him, how do you know that you are the woman that he would choose if he had everything? Think about it. You don't know. It's like, is he there because, because of the money, because of the finances, because he can't do better? Do you want a man to be with you because he feels that you are the best that he can get, or because he can't get no better? And you know what? You may be giving him a discount on yourself. You may be an amazing, great, wonderful person. However, we know that women are naturally hypergamous. And if you as a woman are assessing where it is that you are in life, and Bum D is the best that you can get, and you have decided, because for a man, spreading his seed far and wide is the evolutionary tactic for reproductive success. For a woman, it's finding the best one man for that one egg that will be fertilized, right? I once dated a man who didn't have much money, and it made him feel terrible as a human being, as a man, that he couldn't spoil me in the ways that he wanted to spoil me. And in some respect, it kind of messed up his personality, right? Like, some people will say that men who are broke are very mean. Not every man, but look, when he's not at his best and he's feeling that pressure, he can act out in certain ways. And I said earlier, the best way to love somebody else is by loving yourself. And if he is in a downtrodden self-esteem state, how is he really going to be able to value you? The most loving thing that I could do for that man is to let him go and let him flourish. I mean, it's okay to give a thirsty man a drink of water. But when you stop that man from being able to hunt for the well himself, you cripple him. No adult wants to feel crippled by their partner. Listen. So I lived alongside him, not with him, but still in a friendship with him as he increased himself as a man. And you know what? It changed him. When he began to flourish as a man, it opened up so much more of his generosity, his care, his caringness, his ferventness as a man, so that when we did come back together, that it was on him having footing from a place of power, not a place of weakness. What does it do to you as a woman to not know whether or not your man is with you for you, or because he needs you and can't do without you as a human being? And listen, women are different. So a woman can be with a man for financial reasons or whatnot, right? But a woman can truly grow to love you as a human being, to grow to really join in with you. But a man who is not attracted to you, you're going to have a hard time. Listen, you're going to have a hard time getting him to truly, truly, truly want to stay with you and honor you. What are your thoughts below?